So hello guys, Ganesh here. Come back to my YouTube channel .dwg Design with Ganesh. In this video, we are talking about Boolean operations while designing this part. So more focus of this video is not designing this part, but introducing about Boolean operation. So there are 4 kinds of Boolean operations are there in Catia software. So we are going to discussing about 4 features in this video. Right. Let's start with this designing this mid part. So in the part design bench, click on the position sketch, select the front plane, click on OK. Now make it 2 quarter circles by specifying the center point here and start point here and end point here. Take another arc like this. Now take a line command and close this profile. Now give the dimensions. So one is for 54 and another is for 46. Click on the exit, use the revolve command and choose this as a revolution axis and click on enter. So now you can see the part is created. The mid part is created. Now talking about this base, right? So click on the position sketch again, click on the front top plane, align the axes, click on OK. So now specify the circles. So I want 3 circles. One is here, one is here, and another one is right here. Now give the dimensions for these 3. So this one is about 125 and this is about 62. This is also about 62 and now this circle center point and this circle center point are must be symmetry about this line, and from this center to from this center to this center the distance is 94 only. Now trim the areas you don't need, so I don't need this trim, this one, right. Now I want a fillets here, so activate the fillet tool, make a window selection like this and specify the radius of the fillet. Hit enter. See, fillets are created. Click on the exit. So if you add it, so what will happen here? Up to 7, it is covering the bottom fasteners. In order to leave this mid part, you need to specify a boundary for this. So click on the position sketch again. So make a one boundary here. That means one sketch here. So I'm taking the extraction of this edge only. Click on exit again and make the preview again. You can see pad is left leaving this mid portion. That is what we need. So now click on OK. So now like this, if you do like this, what will happen? So it is extruded. The base is extruded up to here. And if you just one thing, so if I'm making this as a transparent, click on the properties and making this in the graphic tab, you can make it as a transparent. Click on apply, click on OK. So now you can see here there's some part of this base, there's some part of this extrusion, it is merging with this body also. And obviously we don't need to keep this extrusion with this one. They are already merged with each other. So this is not the case that you want to exactly use the Boolean operations. But this is a general principle how a Boolean remove option will works. Now, when we talk about the Boolean operations, you need to keep one thing in your mind. That is, you cannot perform Boolean operation between the features. You can only perform between the bodies. So now you may have a doubt that what are features, what are bodies. So for that, let me open in another model. So that is right from here. So here you can see from the specification tree and from the model, it is somewhat of complex model. I designed this part and I want someone other than me want to make modifications in this. So like for example, here is a hole and I want to make this hole bigger. I want to make this or else this hole make bigger. So since it is a somewhat of a small complex model, it is easy to find out this one. So here you can see it is highlighting here. So if I want to make any changes, so the entire geometry is in coincide or already in relationship with entire geometry. So if you make anything changes here means it will impact the entire geometry. So for that in industrial use, what will happen? So if they made one thing, they cannot do another feature in the same body. They uses the number of bodies to make the overall body. So for example, this is an entire body, and I created you can say shaft is there, pad is there, pocket is there, and entire so many features are there in the only the entire body. So how the industries will works. So they here you can see this is just a base. If I want anything changes in this one, it means if I made any changes, it will impact the entire geometry, and it is also difficult to find out the things from the specification tree. So for that, what an industry will do always, so they keep the separate things in separate bodies. So for example, here you can see the insect, and here you can see the body. If I click on that, it will add a new body here. See, and whatever the things, if I just created the base part, this extrusion only, and I want to keep it this in a separate body. So that's how the industry will works, because it is reverse engineering process that is called. If I design this part and someone later after me, someone wants to modify it, so then this is a procedure that later engineers can work easily, right? So now you may idea about what are features and what are bodies. So now the Boolean operations cannot be performed or cannot be applied between these features. They can be applied only between the bodies only. Now let's close this. Now coming back to our body, here you can see there two features are there, and I want to remove one feature from this feature. What can I do? I cannot remove this material from this one. But what can I do is I can insert in another body. See, I have another body, and I can I can move this pad to this body. So how can I right click, cut it here, and paste it in this body? So here you can see the pad is there. So if you rotate it, here you can see clearly it is merging the two bodies. Now coming to our Boolean operations. So one is remove. So I want to remove this body from this body. So that means it is not it is not remove. It is about in union trim option. Click on the union trim and select this body. So see what will happen. So it is removing the material that are common in this beat in between these two bodies. Click on OK. Now see. Now there is a no more extra material between these two bodies. Right. So this is the use of these Boolean operations. So one thing you need to keep in your mind is Boolean operations. All these Boolean operations cannot be done between the features. It can only be done between the bodies. Now continue on our design. So click on the create sketch again, create plane, create a plane up to 63. Click on the position sketch, select this plane, click on OK. Make it two circles. So there is a problem with my mouse. That's why taking somewhat of lag. Make the dimensions for these two as 44. diameter is 44, and again these two center points are symmetric about this center axis, and the distance between these two will be 94. And now exit is the pad option, and use the arrow option up to next. Click on preview, click on OK. The next feature is the remove tool that we want to go to explanations. So for that, so I'm inserting an body. Okay, so you can rename these bodies, so which will enables the ladder designer to which part of this trim is, which part of this shaft is, like what they like this thing. If you give the name for this one, it may easy to understand, right? So I'm not giving any names for this one as it is for learning purpose only. So I'm making the sketch on this face one. Okay, make two circles. So double click on the circle command, specify a circle center point here like this. That would dimension constraint tool, select these two circles and make it as a concentricity. Do here the same also, and specify diameter for this one and this one, which is a 30. On the double click 30, enter, double click 30, enter. Now exit. So here you can remove the material by using the pocket command as well, but in order to explain about the remove boolean operation, I'm making it as a pad. See, on opposite direction, I'm padding it up to 100. Click on enter. So here you can see these are the pad tools that are going through our body. Now I want to remove this material. I want to remove this pad from this entire body. So in that case, the boolean remove option will help to us. Click on the boolean operation remove and click on this body. Click on private. Click on OK. See, it is removing the material. So like this, guys. So like this, there are two more tools are there. One is for add and another one is for intersect. So how this will works? So add tools will combines the two or three bodies into one body. That's it. There is no more than this. And what talking about intersect, so let's undo this operation. So here you can see there is a pad that is extra that is coming beyond the our part. So now I want only the common portion of between these two things. Now you can see here the intersect option is there. Click on the intersection, select this body, click on preview. See, it is giving the intersection of these two bodies only. So this is the use of this intersection tool. Now we want only the remove option, remove boolean tool, and select this body, click on OK. So it is removing the material. So like this way you can use the boolean operations, guys. So boolean operations cannot be aren't be useful in small designs. They are used in much complex designs only. So if you find anything helpful in this video, please do subscribe to our channel for more updates like this. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.